Warrior Wood Shop. If you got a truck, you want to use it as much as you can, except for paying the fuel prices. I do get that. We not only use our truck here at the Warrior Wood Shop for hauling our lumber, taking our ATVs on trips and snowplow routes, but we also have a 30-foot fifth wheel camper. We're going to install the B&W Companion. It takes about 5 to 15 minutes, depending on your desired speed. You can probably get it done in 5 minutes, but just plan for 15 and you're pretty good to go. Let's go over the hitch here. This is a aftermarket B&W Companion fifth wheel setup. What I mean by aftermarket is the truck didn't come with one, so we installed the previous owner installed the B&W turnover gooseneck ball in the truck. A lot of the newer trucks, including the 2015s, which this model is, could have had a factory installed puck system. So if you are marketplace savvy or online shopping savvy for the used person-to-person trades, you can find these like I did for $400 because this person was upgrading to a newer truck, so the puck system wouldn't work. So it is a little bit, paint's seen better days because it was stored outside. One of these days we'll get the sandblaster out, power wash everything off of it, give it a little wire wheel, put a new coat of paint on it, call B&W, maybe they'll supply us a couple of new stickers so we keep it factory. You will have 3 parts to your B&W Companion. You will have, if it is the aftermarket system, you will have the gooseneck ball shaft, which looks like the gooseneck ball. Obviously it's square on top because it U-bolts into the base. Speaking of bases, you can get a standard base or a sliding base. Standard bases are for long bed trucks or short bed trucks that pull a V-nose, like a gooseneck flatbed or a V-nose horse trailer. We happen to have a V-nose enclosed trailer that we made into a toy hauler, so a standard base on our short bed truck will still work. If you have a full 8-foot square front, fiberglass cap fifth wheel that's a full 8-foot wide, and you have a short bed truck, you're going to want a slider hitch. That's just a different base. So make sure you configure your setup correctly. The common part between all of these that'll work with the old or the new bases is your actual fifth wheel pin. These locker pins on the side, they look like standard hitch pins, but I should have negotiated a little bit better because thinking, oh, it's just missing a couple of pins, $5 at the Tractor Supply Store or Northern Tool. Nope, couldn't find them. They are a 7/16 and they're a little bit extra long, so I had to order them from B&W. Ended up being $30 a pin. So they are specially unique pins for this hitch. The one that is common is your lock, safety lock, that locks it open or locks it closed. Make sure you have that because now that $3 pin has cost me a tailgate and a dent in the bottom of my truck, and had my gooseneck trailer not had dual jacks and had been the enclosed trailer, if it had been the fifth wheel, it would have come down on the truck bed, damaged the truck bed, and possibly damaged the trailer. Those dual heavy-duty jacks kept it up off the truck bed. There's just a little scuff here and a dent in the bottom from the hitch hitting. So make sure you've got all your safety precautions in place. So let's actually move into installing this hitch. First thing you want to do is release your flip over ball and remove that. Next, you will install the square shaft with the bolt forward. While you're up here, you can go ahead and remove this. Make the next step a little bit easier. Then you can reinstall your hitch pin. There are 2 U-bolts in the front of your base. You want to make sure they're basically loosened as far as they can to give you the most amount of clearance room when you go to set this on. Watch your toes! Line up the bolt hole, install it by hand, tighten it up with a socket or a power wrench. Do the same thing with your U-bolt. Alright, release these pins. A lot of them have little chains right here to keep you from losing them. This one over here is loose. That's all that takes. This can be open or closed, it doesn't matter at this point. Alright, now we're going to lift up on the 2 side handles once we're in the truck and set it on our base. Make sure it all seats down. And you'll know that because the safety pin will go all the way through. For example, if it isn't seated down, I'll end up hitting the rubber bushing right there. So you'll know it's all seated down when the pin goes through effortlessly. Flip it around and repeat on this side. And that's all it takes, 5 to 15 minutes, depending on how fast you want to work, to install the Companion B&W fifth wheel hitch in the aftermarket gooseneck ball flip over system. If you have the puck system, you're going to need a different base. The fifth wheel hitch is the same on all of them. And again, if you have the short wheelbase truck or a short bed truck with a full front camper or a horse trailer or a cargo trailer, you're going to need a slider base. With a long bed, full camper, or a short bed with a V-nose standard gooseneck horse trailer, you're going to be fine with the standard base. So hopefully that helps you out. All that's left to say is, let's hit the road.